Sports TV. I'm here to bring you who the heavyweight champion of the world for the past decade had been. Guess what? Will it be Anthony Joshua? Will it be Vladimir Klitschko? Will it be Deontay Wilder? But now, let me tell you how I'm going to rank them. I'm going to use the 100 points math system. That means any heavyweight that tops the year gets automatic 100. The following person gets a 90, and that order till we reach the 10th person who scores a 10 point. So now I start from 2001. According to Ring Magazine, the best heavyweight as at the end of 2001 was Vladimir Klitschko. He was a world champion as at that time, followed by his brother who had the WBC belt, Vitaly Klitschko. Then, both from Ukraine, then we had the Russian coming in at number 3, who is Alexander Pervelkin. Then we had Thomas Adamke. Thomas is from Poland. Then we had Eddie Chambers from US. The other 10 would be on the screen, so you can check them out. Now I go to the next year, which is 2012. In 2012, as at December 31st, the top spot was still occupied by Vladimir Klitschko, followed by his brother Vitaly Klitschko. Alexander Pervelkin, the Olympian from Russia, followed in that order, with David Haye moving from cruiserweight to the heavyweight division, now joining at the 4th position from Great Britain, with Kubrat Pulev from Bulgaria occupying the 5th position. So Vladimir Klitschko gets 100 points, his brother Vitaly gets a 90 points, followed by the Russian who scores an 80 points, that is Alexander Pervelkin, and it goes in that order. Now I move to the year of our Lord 2013. In the year of our Lord 2013, Vladimir Klitschko still remained the top heavyweight in the world according to Ring Magazine as of December 31st, 2013. This time his brother had retired from the sport. He had hanged his glove. A great legend for that matter, Vitaly Klitschko, was no more occupying the 2nd position behind his younger brother. So the Bulgarian came in 2nd, who comes in the name of Kubrat Pulev. Then Alexander Pervelkin had lost a world title fight to Vladimir Klitschko, so he maintained his 3rd position. Then the Polish fighter Thomas came 4th, with the American entering the mix of the top 5, Bermane Stiverne. So now I move to 2014. In the year 2014, Vladimir Klitschko still maintained his number 1 position. He was the most dominant heavyweight as at that time. He was the most dominant heavyweight as at that time, with Alexander Pervelkin coming 2nd and the American Bermane Stiverne coming 3rd. Kubrat Pulev has also lost to Vladimir Klitschko as at that time, so he fell 2 steps downwards and he was the 4th. Then the Great Britain talent, who had previously lost out on the Olympic Games in 2012, came 5th in the name of Tyson Fury. In 2014, Vladimir Klitschko still maintained his number 1 position, with Alexander Pervelkin coming 2nd. Bermane Stiverne moving 2 steps further, coming in the 3rd position, with the Bulgarian fighter maintaining the 4th position, and the Gypsy King now coming into the top 5 position, placing 5th with 50 points. So Pulev got 60 points, Bermane Stiverne got 70, then Pervelkin in that order. So in the year of our Lord 2014, these are the top heavyweights as at that time. In the year of our Lord 2015, there was there was a new wind blowing. The youth wanted to take over. So now Tyson Fury had outboxed Vladimir Klitschko and had taken the number 1 position. So Tyson Fury was the top heavyweight as at 2015. Then Vladimir Klitschko, whom had lost to Tyson, who had previously occupied the first 4 positions, came in at second. Alexander Pervokin came in third. Then Deontay Wilder came in 4th, with Kubrat Pulev 5th. So you can also take a look at the heavyweights, the remaining, and keep the score as we go on. In the year of our Lord 2016, the Ring magazine, though Tyson Fury had not fought Vladimir in the rematch clause because he was suffering from depression and other things of the ring, he still maintained the number 1 position. Then Vladimir Klitschko came in second with 90 points. Deontay Wilder third at 80 points. Kubrat Pulev got 70 points, and Luis Ortiz got 60 points. In 2017, there was a new wing. The new guys were really taking over. Then, but Tyson Fury maintained the number 1 position in 2017, scoring 100 points, with Anthony Joshua, who had just defeated the guy who walked the earth like a god, Charles Martin. So Anthony Joshua also got 90 points. 90 points he came following was the WBC champion Deontay Wilder, who had then occupied the 3rd position. Now to the 4th position, Alexander Pervokin came in 4th, with Luis Ortiz coming in at 5th. So these are the top heavyweights as at the end of 2017. In 2018, Anthony Joshua had then taken over the throne sort of affair. He was now the king of the heavyweight division. The gold medalist in London 2012 is now the king. So he gets 100 points. Dethroning Tyson Fury, he comes in second with 90 points. Then Deontay Wilder still maintained the 3rd position, with Dillian Whyte entering the top 5 at 4th position, Luis Ortiz at 5th. So they will both score in they are still using the 100 mass point system. We score them 100, 90, 80, 70, 60 respectively. In 2019, Tyson Fury had come back from retirement, the drug abuse and the doping scandal. He had 2 fights. Then he came and faced Deontay Wilder December 1st in Los Angeles. So Tyson Fury then, even though it was a draw, Tyson Fury then became the number 1 heavyweight in the world as at 31st December 2019. He came in, his competitor who he had just drawn with, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, came in at 2nd, Anthony Joshua 3rd, Dillian Whyte still maintaining his 4th position, with Luis Ortiz still the 5th. Now in 2020, still reminding you that we are using the 100 mass scoring system. Fury became the number 1 as at June 24th, 2020. Then Anthony Joshua came in 2nd after regaining his belt against Andy Ruiz. Then Dillian Whyte moved a step further after defeating the likes of Oscar Rivers and came 3rd. Then Deontay Wilder becomes 4th after losing his title to Tyson Fury. Then the Cuban southpaw Luis Ortiz comes in 5th position. Now before I move to the final score of each fighter, I would like you to like, comment, subscribe and share this. Remember to also press the bell icon so that you'll be the first to watch out. And also remember, COVID is still around. Protect yourself, wear your nose mask when you step out, and wash your hands as often as you can. If you don't have a running water, please remember to have a hand sanitizer wherever you go so you can rub it on your hand and stay safe. In the final presentation, here are the scores of the top heavyweights of the decade. Bermel Stavern comes in 10th at 210 points, followed by a tie by Joseph Parker from New Zealand, and Great Britain Jamaican fighter Dillian White both got 240 points. Luis Ortiz just above them with 340 points. Then Kubrat Pulev getting 390 points. Anthony AJ Joshua got 410 points. And Alexander Pervelkin got 430 points. And now the top three are Deontay Wilder, who got 510 points. Then Vladimir Klitschko with 580 points. With the number one position going to the one and only Gypsy Warrior, now the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Now, let me just give you a bonus with the most dominant heavyweight of the decade is also Tyson Fury, followed by Alexander Pervelkin, then Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder. So these are also the most dominant heavyweight because they have consistently been in the top 10 ranking more than any other fighter. Thank you, fight lovers. I appreciate you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.